Yo guys, I'm Nvme and welcome back to another Dying Light 2 video. In today's video, I'm going to be going over the new UGC Fest Event. As some of you guys might know, Techland has released this new event where you get to complete bounties for some of the community maps. For those of you who don't know, the community maps are maps that are made by other players that you can play right here in the community maps and mod tab. Now this event gives you 3 rewards for completing 5 bounties. I'll talk about the rewards later on, but if you guys want to get these rewards or do these bounties, you need to make sure you head over to the Pilgrim Outpost. For those of you who don't know, the Pilgrim Outpost is a website owned by Techland where you can complete bounties, do some events, and get some cool rewards. And trust me, the reward here cannot be missed, alright? The reward is amazing. But now before you guys head off to, make the account, make sure you use my link in the description that says 20 free Pilgrim tokens. When you use this link, you will get 20 free Pilgrim tokens that you can use to buy other stuff from the website for these 2 games. But with that being said, let's get right into the bounties. There are a total of 5 bounties, and these bounties can be done on these 3 main maps: the Lunar Heist, the LFG, and the Dying Guys. To get these maps, you need to subscribe to them, and the game will download them so that they're ready for you to play. Out of the 5 bounties, the Lunar Heist and LFG have 2 bounties each, while the Dying Guys only has 1. Now let's start off with the Lunar Heist first. For Lunar Heist, we have the Space Cowboy and the Lunar Explosion bounties. Let's start off with the Lunar Explosion first. The Lunar Explosion involves you defeating 30 infected with dynamite. Now when you spawn in, you already get some dynamite, so what I recommend is using them when you feel like you can get a lot of infected. You'll have multiple opportunities to do this, but what I'd recommend is in these rooms right here. In these rooms, you'll pretty much get all the infected you need and not have to worry about doing this bounty or running out of dynamite. But now let's move on to Space Cowboy. You gotta damage 60 infected using electrocution. Now what you want to do is progress through this community map until you get to this area with these like floating balls that have electricity at the bottom. Now what you want to do is simply lead these zombies into these electrical fields. Now remember, it says that you gotta electrocute them. You don't have to kill them with these things. So if you just electrocute zombies 60 times, you'll get this bounty done in no time. And once you're done with these 2 bounties, you can just quit this map or you can just continue if you're curious. It is a pretty good map, but if you're in a hurry, you can just quit. Don't have to worry about completing it. But now next we got LFG. For LFG, we've got 2 bounties. We've got Death Kick and Renegade. The Death Kick will be the first one you can do. This bounty involves you defeating 25 virals using Drop Kick or by making them die from fall damage. Now in this community map, you'll be activating these little rockets, and when you do this, you'll attract virals. You have to activate 5 of these, and you only need 2 of them to attract enough virals to complete this challenge. Now you could either do the Drop Kick, which is very simple and very easy to do, or you can jump off the ledge of the building and start pulling them with your grappling hook. Both of these ways are very easy to do and you'll have this bounty done in no time. Now for the second bounty, the Renegade, you gotta defeat 15 renegades on this map. Now unfortunately this is kind of later on. You gotta progress through the map a little bit until you are attacked by the renegades. But the good news is they're very easy to deal with. If you had collected throwing knives, you'll only need 1 to kill each one of these renegades. So when you reach the point where you gotta fight the renegades, all you gotta do is throw a throwing knife at 15 of them and kill them with it. This one's also very easy and very simple to do. But I'm moving on to the last bounty and the last map we gotta deal with. The last map is Dying Guys, and as some of you guys can tell, it's a remake of Fall Guys, the video game. Now the bounty is Olympian. You gotta earn 2 gold medals in the Dying Guys map. Now when you spawn into this map, you have a few challenges that you can do to get gold medals in. Now you could try all of these if you want to have fun, but the easiest ones to do are these 3 over here. The first one being DoorDash. This one involves you going through doors and deciding which ones are real so that you can progress through the other doors and get to the finish line. I managed to do this on my first try and it was very easy. You might fail once or twice if you're slow, but if you're fast, you'll get this done in your first try. Now the next one is the Slide DoorDash. It's literally right next to it and it's pretty much the same thing, only you gotta slide. This one's a bit tricky. You can't really mess up too many times, otherwise you'll guarantee to fail. But it's still very easy and not too difficult to do. And if you want, you can do Labyrinth. This one was kind of, lucky for me. I was pretty much just running around until I found this box that would take me to the checkpoint. I got very lucky, but some of you guys might, struggle a bit, so I don't know if it's the easiest thing to do, but you can give it a try and see if you can do it. But now that's it for the bounties. Let's talk about the rewards. For completing 1 bounty, you get the Resource Bundle. Now this Resource Bundle does actually give you quite a lot of trophies, quite a lot of resources, and it is very handy for new players. It's not anything insane, but it is a good amount of stuff for new players. So yeah, first reward, not too crazy, but still pretty useful to have. But now the second reward you get after completing 3 bounties, and it's the Hacksaw Yellow Skull. You get this weapon along with its blueprint. Now when you fully upgrade the blueprint, the damage is alright. It's not the highest, but it's not the lowest. It's an alright weapon. and you also get 2 mod slots with it. Now the weapon skin itself looks pretty cool actually. It's very colorful. However, it is still like a reskin of another weapon, so, you know, it's not very rare, it's not very crazy, but, you know, it's a new weapon. And unfortunately, that's about it about this weapon. There's nothing really special about it. There's no special animation, no special feature, no special stat, nothing. So yeah, this is pretty underwhelming. But on to the last reward, and this one is amazing. For completing all 5 bounties, you get the Collar Weapons Charm. This weapons charm, let me tell you, I have been waiting for a year to get. A year and more even. Now what this weapon charm does is that when you place it on your weapon and you throw your weapon, your melee weapon, the weapon will come back to you, like Kratos' axe or Thor's hammer. I have been asking for this for a year, maybe even more. So I am extremely excited about this, and it is probably my favorite weapons charm. Like out of all the weapons charm, this one is literally my favorite one out of all of them. Like I would not pick anything else. So yeah, for these week's challenges, I would highly recommend you do them and try to get this weapons charm. But anyways, that's it for the video. If you guys want to check out the new bundle that came out with this event, check out this video right here. Or if you guys want the best Dying Light 2 videos on YouTube, check out this playlist I made. But anyways, thank you for watching, and make sure to stay tuned because I will be making a video on week 2, 3, and 4. But anyways, I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.